BDD6 has 43 skins, and we're gonna rank them from 8K Ultra HD to Pac-Man graphics. Starting off with Quincy, who's pretty mid, but when he hits level 20 he does look very cool. And Cyber Quincy is an overall upgrade to Quincy's design. Like, you can't tell me this does not look cool, so I say it's worth buying. On the other hand, I hate Wolfpack Quincy. I'm sorry, I just never used him and I think this looks horrible. So yeah, he's C tier. Next is Gwen, and I'm gonna be fast on this one because I think you already know the ranking. Default is C. Why is her patch partly on her eyeball? I cannot unsee that. Scientist is B mostly because of the blue hair, and Circus Gwen is A because of the original idea, and purple flames look cool. And Striker Jones, he's C. I'm not a fan of military looks in general, but Biker Bones, this skin changed my life. Not significantly, but it did. The custom voice lines, the awesome deployment animation, and his hair. S tier. And now let's talk about Octo Jones. I think it won't hurt if I put him in B. Now we have Oben, and his default skin, it's decent, B tier, but his ocean skin is where he really starts to shine for me. The level 10 ability alone makes it A tier, and same with Mountain Omen, though I do think Ocean Guardian is a little bit cooler, but they're still both A tier. Okay, let's talk about Churchill. He's got some bad skins. And by skins, I mean one skin. The Christmas one. I know it came out in December, so everyone did have that Christmas spirit, but when I look at it, I just want to use the default skin more, and that's never a good sign. F tier. And his default, it's alright, B. But Sentai Churchill is a godsend. The cool barrel, the intimidating look, and the fact that he can transform. All of that makes him S. But Biker Bones does look a little cooler though. Just like almost all the default skins, Benjamin is B. And as much as I love eating sushi, Sushi Ben's gonna be A tier. I would love to put him in S, but I feel that he doesn't have that little thing that bumps all of those S tier skins up to S tier. Because that is exactly what DJ Ben has. S tier, I don't even have to say anything. Okay, you're gonna probably hate me for this, but Izili's cat skin is trash. I know, it's an unpopular opinion, and it's not that I hate cats, it's just the color scheme. For some reason, orange and light blue just don't go together for me. And yes, I'm gonna have to put this in Pac-Man graphics. Just like Gwendolyn, her default skin is okay, but I just don't like it that much, so I'm gonna put it in C. And let's be honest, you saw this from a mile away, Galaxily is S tier. On the other side, all of Pat Fusty's skins are pretty decent. Default is B, Snowman is A, and Kaiju is A because custom voice lines isn't enough to make a skin S tier. Wait, no, this is my personal opinion! Jeez, he can't even keep his cool. Anyway, Adora is next. And I understand her theme, but as a person that has dark mode turned on literally everywhere, the amount of bright yellow and white colors is just too much for me. So I'm gonna put her in C. But Voidora is literally the opposite. It is dark, and I love it. A tier. I'd say it's on the same level as Sushi Ben. And the Joan of Arc skin is also okay. It's just every time I look at it, it looks like Adora has just escaped a prison cell. B. Brickle is also gonna be fast. Default is C, Pirate is B, and is that supposed to be a beard? And Lifeguard is A, as it has a very cool buoy. Now we have my favorite hero, Etienne, and he's the first hero to have his default skin in A tier. There's just something about it looking intimidating and cute at the same time. But Etienne is the best hero skin in the game. Not only are his drones mini UFOs, but his UCAV is also a super cool looking rocket. In fact, this skin is so good, I'm making an additional tier above S just for this skin. And Bookworm Etienne is also awesome. So awesome that I'm going to put him in S. Sada is another hero whose default skin is in A tier. It just looks so good. But now I have a disappointment, which is Viking Sada. This is just the default skin with another color scheme and axes instead of blades. C tier. Her ghost skin on the other hand is awesome. She slices balloons with chains instead of blades, and that amount of innovation is enough to bump it up to S tier. Now Geraldo is a hero whose skins are gonna look good regardless, because with every skin, you get a new model for almost every item in his shop, and that's exactly what makes Gadgeteer Geraldo S tier. And his default skin is also decent, I guess, B tier. Next is Psy. And I'm just gonna be honest, these two skins are C tier. Because all I can see in them is an orange monkey. only here he's with a hat. But his dream state skin. It's alright, I'll put it in B. Okay, we've got 2 heroes left, and both of them have 0 skins, besides their default one. So let's start with Corvus. And this design looks beautiful. It's so beautiful that this is the first default skin to become S tier. It's just the color scheme is so good. Corvus's blue fur and his little spirit next to him is just one of the best combos out there. And what about Rosalia? Well, this hero sucks, and I'm gonna keep hating on her. So it feels fair for me to put her default skin in F. Oh no, I forgot the plushies.